What's good, boys? Dennis DeQuan here. It's been a while, I tell you what. Now let me explain why. The reason why is very simple. I've been constructing a device. This device here. This should solve the magnet problem. But before we get there, you may ask, what is the magnet problem? Well, I wouldn't really know. I don't know if it's a problem anymore. I mean, you know how it is with the magnets and all that shit. You already know. But, the other situation is this. I kind of fuck with the magnets nowadays. I think the, homoerotic thoughts being in my head, I think they're kind of nice. It takes away from the, from the other stuff. Because being a villain sometimes, being a super villain, there's a lot to it. Now, essentially, now check this out. I'm going to put the helmet on now. We're going to do something very scary. Eye reveal time, baby. There we go. We're going to act like nobody's... Oh, fuck. There we go. We're just going to act like you didn't see that. So, this helmet essentially prevents, it reverses the polarity of the magnets that are in my penis, and it makes me it attracts to genders that are not my own. What does this mean? Well, that means basically that I can actually now have sex with women. And, should it come up any like non-binary folks, because, they ain't dudes or whatever like me. Because that's the thing, But now we're going to do some Q&A. Dennis DeQuan. How does the helmet work? If you were to, what if one of the women had penises? Would you have been attracted to them beforehand? The answer is no. Now, I mean attractive magnet-wise. I find them very attractive anyway. I may be a super villain. I may be the villain of Route 36. But a bigot I am not. I'm a trans ally in that aspect. But, something to keep in mind here. I've already tried. Because I don't know. They got penises. Maybe the magnets are attracted to people with penises. The answer is no. Because I was looking and I was like, damn. I wonder what I could do here. And I decided, shit, man, fuck, man, come on now, Jack. What I decided to do, so first off, we're going to shout out Hot Pink Nymph on Pornhub. Very, very sexy lady. Anyway, that's where we were going to go with that. Is I wanted to... I don't even know if she is attracted to autistic dudes that make $12 an hour, but we can make our attempt here, and that's what I was thinking. I said, will the magnets work there? Maybe she has magnets that go in me. Maybe that's that could be what I'm looking for. I don't know. Nobody knows. So I was like, okay, well, if that don't work, how about Daisy Taylor instead? She's also very fucking hot. I don't watch most of her videos though, because I don't, I'm not gay, not never. I'm not there to, see a dude piping somebody. I don't care about that, because they ain't a femboy or nothing. So get that out of here. No, I'm not gay, not never. Simple as. But, yeah, that's where I've been. I've been working on this device. Another thing to expect from me, I have a new henchman. Um, we're going to be. His whole deal is, he's also potentially autistic. This man does not shut up about Pokemon. He is my top comment glazer. Sorry, my top glazer in the comment section, Tyler. We're gonna be fucking battling and shit, and it's gonna be pretty dank. That's just how it is. And another thing is, because we're gonna be battling. It's gonna be very cool. Um, you think I'm gonna edit that shit? No. But hopefully we'll do a collaboration with the villain of Big Run Road. Because that motherfucker is dangerous. But, till we meet again, I will inform you about once I reach an individual with which this helmet will function. Now, something to keep in mind, this was another frequently asked question before I go. And that question is, Dennis DeQuan, how does this helmet work? Like, if you take it off, do you immediately get hard for a dude if you're in the prison? But dude, the answer, I'm pretty sure that I would immediately soften up if it gets taken off. So, that's somebody, if a very sexy lady wanted to, fornicate me, and they wanted to, like, sit on my face or whatever, I think that'd be very dank. But, I think that'd be pretty dank, actually, if somebody did that. But, yeah, if they wanted to do that, the helmet would have to stay on, so I don't know how that would work. Because I don't think they could get them, I don't think they could get all the way down. Probably be uncomfortable. My helmet could potentially break. During sex, I would obviously take these off, even though it could potentially intimidate my partner, because that's just what I have to do. That's my theories. I don't think that they're potential. I don't think they're putty. If they got a putty, I don't think it could actually reach me because of the helmet. And if they wanted them to sit on me and they did not have a putty, then yeah, I don't think their fart box could reach me either. Now, I'm not saying, that's just the term I use. I don't want them to fart on me. That's fucking weird. Do not do that. That's gross. If you like that, you're a fucking sicko. The villain of Route 36 will shame people for having disgusting fetishes. It is that simple. That's how it is. So, anyways, back to the topic. Say, I'm about to, shoot ropes, nut, whatever you call it, and, oh no, the helmet's off. I immediately get soft. Instantly. Put it back on, bam, back to normal. So what somebody could hypothetically do is this. Ah, fuck. But that's what somebody could do. Is they could repeatedly take my helmet off over and over, like take it off, put it back on, and I would instantly get hard, then soft, then instantly hard again. This would actually grow my penis pretty considerably. I'd probably get an extra 5 to 6 inches in girth, not in girth, in length, and probably 3 inches in girth, simply due to the fact that the blood would keep continuously rushing there, and there would be more and more blood rushing to it. To make it thus longer and thicker is the idea. I do not personally recommend doing that if you have magnets and you choose to get this helmet. in an attempt to do that. I do not recommend doing that. That is a speculation. I haven't tried it myself. I don't really feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good idea, in my opinion, to do that. If somebody forcibly does it to you, it's a different story. You might want to, like, talk to them about it and be like, hey, this isn't cool. Do not forcibly and repeatedly take my helmet on and off over and over again to make my penis bigger and thicker, because it's not about you, unless, like for me, it is about them, and they gotta be all fucking happy and shit. I don't give a fuck about me, but it's not all about them. You gotta have a bit of fun too. I think, in a situation, in a differing situation, it might, that might be okay, where they're just like, they're fucking dominating you or whatever, which, I thought Rhea Ripley was gonna do to me, but she's married now, so I guess that's not gonna work out, which is very unfortunate. But shit, she don't fuck with autistic dudes that make $12 an hour. So it's that simple. I think I'm just gonna have to look around. It's that simple. That is it's the end of this video. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to the MFs that comment shit on my videos. I appreciate it. It's pretty cool. See you later.